Over to you guys.
All right, thanks for the intro, Lucas. I'll share my screen. We'll get started. All right, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, this is the FindMyPackage team. This is our final demo. Yeah, so before we get started, I wanted to make some quick acknowledgements. I wanted to shout out the AI Camp team as a whole. I think it was a great experience, and I think I can speak for my entire team that we learned a lot throughout this process, and now we're a lot more confident in our abilities to work with a team and create a product. I also wanted to shout out our team lead and mentor, Lucas. It was great help, and he really helped us through the entire thing, and he made it really fun. So yeah. Also, here's our team. So Lucas is our mentor and team lead. There's me, Timor. I'm the product manager. Cassie, she was one of our front-end developers. Stephanie was our front-end and back-end engineer. Jefferson, he was one of our back-end engineers, and Kaiser was too. All right, so what's the problem? Well, ever since COVID-19, package tracking has become a lot more volatile and inaccurate, and the supply chain has become a lot more delayed, right? And this has caused a lot more inaccuracy in shipments. According to the United States of International Trade Commission, maritime imports have decreased its volume by up to 7%. That means a lot less is being shipped at once, and that means packages are coming later than expected, right? And we know consumers love packages. According to Source 4Over, 96% of people check their packages once they're delivered, and especially the younger generations like millennials and Gen X, they track it up to daily. So with that in mind, you would start to think when these consumers are going to start complaining, right? And we already see like these two posts in the top left and bottom right. These users are already frustrated and complaining about how accurate their tracking is for their packages. So our solution, well, we decided to create an all-in-one website where you can accurately track all your packages. We have included an ETA, a real-time map, tracking details, a possible delay for any global events that may impact shipping, as well as events that are causing this delay. So before I get started on our actual website, I want to point out that there is some competition in our field. Those two pictured on the right are some of our competitors. However, if you notice, a lot of them clutter their information. They show too much and they confuse users. Like I'm pretty sure you can't even see any ETA on their website. So I mean, so our goal was to create something that was a lot more simpler. So what we bring to the table as well, we target the average person who just wants to see the essentials, like their ETA, their location, etc. We use visual resources to show them that, and we also include a delay, which may be impacted by any global events. For instance, say there was a tornado coming in. How many days is your package going to be delayed because of that? So now I actually want to show you guys the website. So I'm going to pull up the website and I'll let Cassie take it away.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name is Cassidy, and I've been the front-end developer for the FindMyPackage team. So I will talk while Timor goes through. And so basically the front-end problem that we focused on was user experience. When you look at the other websites, they don't really have a very like user-friendly or intuitive website, so that's what we have. And right off the bat, we knew we wanted like a cartoony style, but we didn't know how it was going to look. So I went and made about 10 different Figma designs, and the team just voted on which one we liked, and this is the one that you're seeing right now. Our website includes the track page, the frequently asked questions page, a page about our team, and also the review page, which we knew we wanted the review page because there's not a lot of contribution that users can give for websites compared to mobile apps. And we wanted to have that like relationship where users can give their input, where it's not just a product, it's also an experience, so they can contribute ideas. You can put in your name, do a out of 5-star rating, and then just a body paragraph. And also we have the average, so users can see, and we can also see how our ETAs are working, because we want to know if it's actually working. And so far it's been doing well. We also have this dark mode, which you can see is new just in the last week. It's awesome. It stays so that users who like lower contrast can use it. I used local storage for it, so the dark mode won't expire as users navigate between pages. All right, overall, and I would say that I had a great time working with the team. I learned a lot. I had no idea what HTML was. I didn't know what CSS was either, or the difference between that and like JavaScript also. And I've been using a lot of JavaScript between the star ratings and the dark mode. And yeah, it's been a great experience, and we have a great product. So I'll pass it on to Stefan, who will talk more about the tracking features.
Hi. Okay. So when a user actually inputs their tracking number, we check it up against our 4 package tracking APIs: UPS, USPS, DHL, and FedEx. If the number doesn't match any of those APIs or those carriers, then they'll get an error saying that their tracking number is not found. If it does match, however, we will get the data we need from the matching carrier. That gives us everything we need to know about the package, including where it is, where it's going, how long it's going to take, etc. We clearly display all that information, so it's easy and readable to understand for our user. And we have some of the less relevant data placed down below for those who are interested. And we don't just display this data, we use it with the Google Maps API to create a customized interactable map that accurately displays where their package is, and it also matches with their lighter dark theme of the website. And we also incorporate a possible delay section, which Jefferson is going to go into.
Hello, I'm Jefferson, and we were also able to calculate delays on package deliveries based on world events and the package's current location. So on the page, there's a field for possible delay in days and hours, and a field for headlines that affected the delay, which allows people to judge for themselves if the delay is reasonable. The current headline shown right now was manually added to the database for the demo, and a max of 3 headlines will be displayed to keep the page less cluttered. So for the process, we first web scrape news articles from Associated Press every 30 minutes and store them in our database. Then we use GPT-3 to determine negative effects from them, and we combine the outputs from GPT-3 with Google's distance matrix. So packages will be more delayed if they were closer to the negative events. And for the final part of our demo, I'll pass it off to Kaiser.
All right, so getting from the start of just planning our project all the way to the end, this final demo where we showcase our finished website and all of its features, we had to obviously do a lot of implementation of best practices and really get our act together so we could get as much as work as done as we did. And a lot of planning, using sprint planners and organization and task management, setting our priorities really helped us, get stuff done. And also we would have, in our weekly meetings, we would also strongly encourage over communication on what everything that's going on within our own personal tasks, and also like collaborative stuff. And, a system that we found really helpful was just daily progress updates. Just, if you're busy, if you're working on something, just whatever's going on that day, just let everybody know. And then, you'll have a really good idea of where the entire team is at. And, it's a lot easier to move forward. And, as many best practices as you use, and no matter how much you really get the process down, failure is gonna happen. And being ready for that and anticipating it is also something that is something that's really helped us get through this project, with time and material restraints, trying to meet all the points of all of our goals for this project. We really had to change how we did things, but eventually, with all of our communication and just anticipating what could go wrong and leaving space to correct that, we really managed to hit everything that we wanted to get done at the start of this project, and makes us really proud of what we've been able to accomplish. And finally, just knowing how to learn by yourself, knowing not necessarily doing things by yourself, but knowing where to find help, where to get feedback, and when you're stuck, how you can move forward. All that stuff is something that we really took from this project, and it's something that we'll definitely keep doing in the future. Yeah, so overall, it's been quite a long journey for all of us. And me personally, and I can speak for the team when I say this, I'm a lot more confident in working on just in tech and interpersonal and all that good stuff. And going into another professional project, I'd be much more ready. And yeah, I'm super excited to see what I can do with this project. And I'm really glad I got this opportunity. Thank you.